woke up this morning and fucking I was spinning, bro. I've been in my fucking van all day with my fucking eyes covered. That's the main thing about this migraine. And being on this fucking stage right now, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fucking bright lights shining at me. It sucks.
I remember high school. Dude, the best shit ever for hangovers, they sell this shit in pharmacies.
Dog semen.
It's just called like no nausea or like nausea cure.
I just drank one.
There's no, that's like the gas station no hangover shit. There's shit that's literally just like a witch's potion. It's just like a red liquid. You look at the directions, like just drink it, dummy. And it fucking works.
Or just don't drink, dummy. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's a good hangover cure?
Don't do that.
You know what happened was Tim was the fucker too. I went and got that second bottle last night.
It's the second bottle in Amsterdam. Because he showed up with a fifth.
And when Tim seen that,
Red Bull.
he goes, oh, someone's gonna have a fucking headache tomorrow. And I was like, God damn it. That's all I could think of today.
You were having fun though. You were a very good time.
You walk around with a jug of water and you still get a hangover?
I can't believe you're the most hydrated person I know.
I know, that's what was in my head all night. I mean, all day was Tim saying, you're gonna have a hangover, and then Liam saying, as much water as this guy drinks? He'll be fine, he'll be fine. So I kept waking up and chugging water, like, I'll be fine if I just chug this water, you know? And then all that does is make you piss, puke, and fucking, you know, nothing else. That's it. I can't
my first
eat.
That's why you gotta get on that raw water. You heard about that?
I've ate a pack of crackers today. That's what I've had today, a fucking pack of crackers.
Crack pack.
I'm sorry. We're low energy people. Once again, this is the hangover episode.
It's the wait. Hangover. Hangover.
Oh, you hated that.
They are so loud.
We're gonna form a mutiny.
These motherfuckers. I'm trying to fire this blunt up. Maybe this will make me feel better. I had to get the coffee away from me. I took one sip and it made me sick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you don't want.
You should switch to
What do they
bourbon.
call them? What's that called?
Ooh.
Like coffee and cocaine. Stimulant.
Yeah.
You don't want a stimulant while you're nauseous.
Well, I want to fucking.
That blunt will be alright.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm hoping.
Have you smoked today?
Tried. I took one hit of my
I
bong.
tried to smoke weed.
And it gave me, and it like, and I tell you another thing, people. Never in your life put icy hot or biofreeze where your migraine is, because it just fucking inflamed it. It times 10'd it. I was like, oh, my neck, it hurts so bad. Fuck it, I'll put some of this. I got some stuff called biofreeze. It's like icy hot times 10, right?
That's what that's for.
Yeah, it's chiropractic shit, you know. But and then fucking.
Not even a
yeah, I know what you're talking about. It ain't like a pulled muscle though. I learned that the hard way, you fucking little nerdy fucker. I don't know shit like that.
Lessons from experience.
I was like, fucking, this shit hurts right up in my back of my neck, so I rolled it. I got the roll-on shit. I rolled it on, and then like 2 seconds later, I was like, oh! I felt like the dude in Big Trouble in Little China. It felt like my head was expanding, and I was about to fucking explode, dude. I was like, oh, I'll never do that again. So now I'm wiping that shit off with wet wipes. They're freezing. They're like below zero wet wipes because it's cold out there today. It's fucking cold, man.
It's cold out there.
And
below zero.
It's just been a miserable, shitty day for me, man.
Yeah, man.
I haven't had a hangover in like 2 years.
I was puking in
I
the
still get
shower.
gnarly hangovers, but I just chug Pedialyte and Gatorade and shit.
The
I'm drinking.
last time I got a hangover, I drank. I had some citrus beer for the first time, and I was like, "Oh, this is so tasty! I love this citrus beer. It's so very good." And I had like 6 of them, and I wasn't even drinking a lot that night. I had some whiskey earlier in the day.
Citrus, that's just sugar.
And then and then the next day, fucking dragged me out like a goddamn prune. And I was back in Long Island
drink water.
visiting, and I had to walk. I got a fucking thing of water, and I was like stopping at every other tree to puke up like fucking acid. Ugh. We're talking hangovers here on the Easter podcast.
That's what I was puking up in the shower today. Just that yellow alcohol poison.
It's your bile.
Bile, yeah.
It's that shit that lines your stomach.
It was horrible, man. But at least I was in the shower, you know, and it was a good spot for that. And
You puking at the shower at the gym?
yeah, I was in there.
People just think someone's getting the sex of their life, the homosexual. It's just,
Nah, you can tell that when someone's in there hurling. You know what the fucking you know what the sound is on that shit. You know?
The guy in the shower next to you's like, oh, poor guy's working on his gag reflex.
You motherfucker. That would be a blessing from God. A bitch with a no gag reflex. Oh, they just did that. They blessed us with that. These new sex dolls. Well, I've been having fun with that shit on stage. Boy, I got on stage and killed with that shit last night because there were some chicks in here.
Oh, fuck dolls?
And I was like, boy, y'all, I was like, hey, I was like, ladies, y'all better start acting the fuck right these days. But
just in time for feminism, dude. Here we go.
Dude, I'm telling you, yeah, it was.
Go fuck yourself.
We've exported the female into a
bitches,
plastic shell.
Y'all don't want to be.
Thanks, Korea.
Y'all don't want to be touched and talked to or nothing. We don't have to talk to them bitches at all. They're down 100% of the time.
Hashtag me too. I'm with the women.
And the way they look, that new one, that one doll, the way they can make them dolls look, it would take way too much money to make a real chick look like that. So
I can't even afford an Xbox.
Well, yeah, see, you take a chick with a bummy ass, it's hard to, like, step up a bummy ass. But when you're making a lady from scratch, just give her a great ass.
Right, yeah. When you're Zeus, molding them for play.
Whatever happened to drilling a hole in the wall and filling it with old cranberries?
That's a funny thought. The dude who works at the sex doll factory, he's like the dude who puts the skin on him, like the final touch. He's like, I am God!
He wears a
I create worlds!
He wears a white robe and a fucking...
Yeah.
You do what you love, you never work a day in your life, bitch. What do you do? I'm an engineer. What do you do? I produce podcasts. What do you do?
I make fuck dolls. It's fun.
I attach the silicone skin to fuck dolls.
I'm actually the head engineer on that Tiffany 480. You know what they...
Tiffany.
It really took off last spring. People aren't using them so much more, but it's just because we didn't update the software.
Where's that 490 coming out?
Dude, I'm telling you.
And then at the Apple, they slowed down their older prostitute robots when they released the new one.
They get drier. That's sweet.
Their lube tube system stops working.
It starts getting mouthy and becomes a feminist.
All right. We know we fucked up.
Start saying no.
So
when Tammy 420 starts saying no, it's time to cash that bitch in for Becky 4000.
What perverted sex acts are you doing that a sex robot would say no? Like what's the line? You know what I'm saying?
They're slowing down the data.
No, I mean like...
It was around that line, but if you want to get to that, I don't know, probably trying to add another doll, I don't know.
Yeah, trying to, you buy another doll and then like you realize that like they programmed it to be a monogamous.
Yeah, right.
Well, now it's only like half the time.
They called it the Penguin program.
Why don't you go hang out with Sarah instead?
Like today's age, like if you have a threesome, only half the time you're a super rich guy. But in the future, when everyone's fucking robots, you're like, holy shit, this guy can afford 2 robots.
Right? Yeah.
We're more of a true robot household.
Oh, this one dude's house, man, he had like 8 robots.
He's got 2 well, listen, this one's actually a dishwashing robot. Sally, she's a full fuck doll. But we'll get dishwashing Rosie in the bedroom every now and then.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about the other day. If I had a fuck robot, I'd name her Rosie, like the chick from the Jetsons. It'd be great.
But that's what I was thinking is you have to make them all like fucking geometric shapes in flat metal. So people aren't trying to fuck their dishwasher.
Well, no, there's a difference now. There's already a difference in the fuck dolls, and there's a difference between a fuck doll and a fuck robot. We're already having to learn gender, you know, fuck genders.
Yeah.
Or whatever the fuck. I can't think right now.
We are woke at
God
the
damn it,
Cloudy
I
and
can't
Rowdy
think.
podcast.
We're very woke.
Sex robots can be men or women.
But if you're a one robot sex robot family, you're a piece of shit. Step your game up. You're not working hard.
I'm gonna lean more towards the doll thing. Because the robots, like I said, they can talk back. I don't need that bitch to talk. If I want a bitch to talk, I'll go get a real bitch.
No, this is the time to get it because they haven't taught them to talk back yet.
No, they're teaching them, yeah. You ain't seen that one that is like she's learning to be emotionally compatible to you and all this shit? I'm like, why are you doing that? You could just get a real woman, you know? That's for the real, like, nerds.
You ready for the twist? No, they can't. So why are you spending fucking $2,000 minimum on a goddamn fuck doll if you have no problem? You got the gift of gab with ladies.
You can't have high-ranking World of Warcraft characters.
No, I'm talking about a robot. Yeah, a robot is a waste of money. The fuck doll is a very
So
good
the fuck doll
investment.
is just something you can like, it's like got like aluminum armature in its skin and you can just kind of like move it where you want it.
Yeah.
You just
There's
position
no
it.
hard
You can
drive.
position them.
Face down, ass up.
Yeah.
And then it stays
And
there.
that's the one I showed you that picture of. the other night where dude had it laying down on his bed and shit. He hiked her leg up, and then there's just that picture of it. I mean, the thing looks perfect. It looks like.
Let's see that one.
It looks perfect, bro. It's like that.
We need a visual on that.
Either a woman's born like that, but you can't make her ass like that.
Not outside of South America.
Exactly. Yeah. So, like I said, there's some competition coming your way. Hello.
Watch out, women. Fuck robots are on the rise.
And robots will never replace men in factories.
Yeah. What do you gotta buy a dildo?
Suck that, future.
It's already annoying. This is where it's gonna get annoying with open micers and shit. Is because you're already saying fuck robots. It's a fuck doll. God damn it.
Sorry.
It's already fucking annoying.
Ooh, sorry, I don't.
Yeah, they're gonna be that.
Live in the paradigms
yeah,
of the
there's
fuck
gonna be
bot.
that little reaction like, oh, you're a pervert because you know what the difference between a sex doll and a sex robot is.
Listen, you
It's
don't
like,
you don't lecture me. I've been fucking Cabbage Patch Kids since I was 9. All right.
That's disgusting.
That's horrible. That's the worst thing I've ever heard.
I don't know. I was just trying to yes and out here.
Yes, and
No, but.
No but.
hashtag no butt.
Hashtag no butt.
No butt means no butt.
Good old no butt bean, we call him. Thanks, Jeremy.
Oh.
You're welcome.
What's in the current events?
Movies? You watch any movies recently?
Fuck movies. Shut up.
Movies are better than
No,
events.
what do we?
Nah, I was
Events are stupid.
Maybe something in Iraq or something.
I was watching Corey Holcomb's podcast the other day. Shouts out to the 5150 show, and he had me cracking up because he had his two guests like riled up talking about like hitting women and shit.
Fuck yeah.
And so you know
I disagree.
Corey's so funny about the shit. He was like, he let them say what they had to say, and then he goes, "Nah, man, I get revenge on a bitch." He goes like this. He goes, "I'll buy her a dozen roses and give them to her like this. Got your dozen roses? Bah!" And that shit had me laughing so hard. It reminded me of, remember that day when the trainees were out there and that one came up with that bouquet of flowers and just fucking smashed them over that one's face, and it woke up like, that motherfucker woke up like a fucking, like the swamp thing. It had flowers falling out of its hair and shit.
Swamp thing.
It's not a bad way to wake up.
It was hilarious. It was because it was like somebody else gave the other one of the trainees a dozen of thing of flowers, and it was over there asleep, and the other one who was fucking it found out, was like, "Oh, these your flowers, motherfucker!" Boom! That motherfucker, that shit just went whoosh everywhere. That motherfucker came up like, whoa, and they were fucking arguing and shit. It was hilarious.
It'll be better. And as gripping the bouquet of flowers, she just used the bouquet, like the stalks, as a fist pack.
Yeah.
It was like,
Ooh.
"Hey, you misplaced your flowers, bitch!" And then just fucking smash them.
Yeah, but it was funnier seeing her like. When
it's
the
obviously
flowers
funnier
hit, it
when you
just
see the petals.
Yeah, they just
It's a
went
really
everywhere.
ineffective weapon. Like, if you really want to hurt someone, like, I got this bat, I got this knife, and I got these bouquet flowers.
That's why I started taking martial arts. Every time I drop a bow on someone, doves fly.
But it made me think of this also. I want to start the flower challenge.
Uh-oh. Watch out.
Assaulting
Instagram.
strangers with roses.
Go out there and buy some flowers.
Oh wait, not roses. Those have thorns.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. Don't get roses because they got thorns. Just get flowers. Get you some nice looking flowers.
Daffodils, tulips.
And go down the road and find a bitch that look like she's mad.
You won't have to go far. No.
Hey, smile, bitch.
And
Some
say,
flowers.
yeah, and say, "Hey,
Jesus.
have a better day." Whoosh, and just throw
Have
the
a
flowers.
better day.
Just throw the flowers right in her face. And
Wow.
yeah, I think that'll brighten
That's
her
gonna
day.
catch on hot pants style.
Listen, you can't get in trouble. You gave.
You can't get in trouble.
Yeah, you gave her flowers. That's all you did. Listen, no one told you how to give people flowers. If you buy someone flowers, you don't exactly have to hand them to them. You can fucking throw them in their face.
Hey, I gave my wife a car. You ran your wife over. I was gifting it to her.
You just do 40. Just do flowers, my mates. Yeah, $40 worth of flowers.
That's right.
You're welcome.
Hit somebody in
you're
the
welcome.
face with a stick. No, it's cool. It's nature.
That's nature.
No, you don't hit them with the stick. See, that's where you're fucking up. The flowers
They're not a woman.
leave your hand. And then they smack her in the face. So you
It's
really,
gotta be a high
We still
level.
haven't gotten our head around this.
I don't know. You're still assaulting someone.
Well, then do it to men. I think the flower challenge would be fun to see.
See?
Just clips of people
It's the day of the woman's
smacking
march.
people with flowers and petals fly.
I'd like to carry like 6 water balloons with me every day.
No, you know what I'd like to do really is like have somebody with the chicken feathers and some Like,
Tar?
And just fucking, yeah, chicken feather people.
The
That's
fuck?
Not with tar. Fuck
I know.
You
Tar's
can use
hot.
baby
Maple
oil.
syrup.
Yeah, you can use baby oil.
Or I like just raw chickens. Just thaw them out and hit pedestrians for poultry.
We used to, when we
You
were...
couldn't even be mad. You'd have to be like, did they just throw a whole game bird?
Dude, you ever hit a motherfucker with an egg and heard how loud it is? Like,
Oh, no, you
Eggs
gotta
suck, dude.
Dude, eggs are alright for like houses and cars and shit, but if you
If-
break an egg on someone's body,
You can blind someone. I think you can blind someone with an egg.
Oh, for
It's
sure.
definitely
yeah,
possible.
certain eggs
Dude, you gotta
don't
wing
crack
a-
as easy as
You gotta
think.
rip a fucking egg.
How'd
And then
you
you know how you
lose
can
your eye?
squeeze the top of an egg, like you can squeeze it as
Yeah.
hard as you want and it won't break? You
Yeah.
ever done that in school?
Get an egg.
You ever done it in school? No, you can't.
You can apparently stand on them at a certain angle.
So if it fucking hits you like that, if it hits you, your ass is knocked the fuck out.
I know what kind of YouTube videos we'll be watching later.
Let's hard boil the eggs.
Ooh.
And then that ain't
Fuck
nothing.
up a bunch
We
of
used to fill super soakers with piss and spray them at people in the streets
Oh,
in our
that's
main streets.
nasty.
Don't do that.
And then when we were in high school, you know, we were idiots.
What? No.
That's
And
disgusting.
Piss
This is a real animal.
I made a classic error when I sprayed
By
it. Because
putting
the
piss
trick
in
to the
a goddamn
piss, you
super
think it's
soaker.
water, and then they smell it, and they're like, I yell at the car, it's piss! And they're like, remember the driver getting real angry with me. He's like, you don't tell him it's piss, you gotta keep it a piss secret. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah.
Tim McGorry and his pissy stories.
The old days.
The old days.
The olden days.
The olden days.
Speaking of bus drivers,
I have,
What?
you look like a bus driver.
Listen, I drop you off. I don't even drop you off at the corner. I drop you right off at your house.
That would be cool. If you make friends with the bus driver, so he takes you and drops you off in your driveway.
Our
You ever buy your
Our
bus
bus
driver
driver-
a present for Christmas?
Shut up.
I don't know if we did. We
know
were
what
cool
it
with
is.
we were cool with our bus driver in the trailer park because she lived in there, and you know,
Alright.
she knew us all. Shit, her name was Miss Dina. Rest in peace.
I would think all the bus drivers.
And all her kids went to school with us and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was like we knew her, and so we didn't. She was probably the only person that could have drove that route too, because we didn't give a Jack. I mean, Miss Dina was the only reason we was good for her is because we knew her, we respected her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like she was a woman in the neighborhood, and she'd help us out every now and then, you know, with shit. But
Dude, I only, like, my last 2 years riding the bus, like my first 2 years of high school, I just sat in the front two seats, because, like, they just, like, passed. There's, like, 8 bus drivers at Tehachapi. It's a small town. So just, like, by the time I get up there, they're just like, no, you don't get to sit past a certain point. We're keeping our eyes on you. It was, like, me and Zach Cook and this weird Mexican kid.
yeah,
Yo, shout out to Zach Cook and the weird Mexican kid.
Dude, Zach Cook did some of the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. The bus driver was like, no, you're sitting up here. So he puts on headphones and he cut the wire of the head of the to his Walkman, and he was just holding the wire, and he just laughed his ass off hysterically, like
what the fuck?
just to seem like a crazy person. I
What
was
if it had been
losing
like
my mind.
sparking and shit? Should have been like a mad
He
scientist.
was just holding headphones on.
Yeah.
holding the cord.
You guys ever go out the back door?
What?
The back door of the bus.
Yeah, of course.
The forbidden door.
That was dope shit. Did they ever do that at yours? Because we have like earthquakes out here, so that like the fire department brings like a
Yeah.
trailer of like a house that's on like an earthquake thing.
Yeah.
So it's like 10 kids at
What?
a time. You
We
go
didn't
in.
have that.
Never had that.
It's like a mini classroom on a trailer.
Yeah.
So y'all sit at a desk and they're like, earthquake, earthquake, and you have to like practice getting onto the desk.
Holy shit.
But it's just like a trailer, like a mini house on a trailer with hydraulics, and it's just going like this. It like
shaking the shit out of kids. In a
yeah.
trailer with this.
Fuck it, the 90s!
Bang, bang, bang.
Dude, they brought like they show you like a grease fire. They have like the little, they start like they have like a stove top, and they're like, this is a grease fire. And they're like, this is what happens if you throw water on it, and then it's like, and like the fire. You didn't have that where you can like try on the
What'd you do
firefighter's
today?
gear?
What'd you do at school today?
I remember
Ah.
some of that stuff, but they never lit a goddamn old grease fire.
Right? I know it.
fire.
Yeah. What'd you do at school today? We got a concussion from a desk falling on us, and then we started a grease fire and burnt down that fucking trailer. It was great.
Yeah, man.
I like the inception of, like, oh god, we gotta teach kids about earthquake safety. You
Let's
know
get-
what? Let's build a fake classroom instead of a larger basin, and you know we'll cart it around.
Let's
from
just
school
make
to
a
school.
circus ride out of this.
I'm
Fuck
sure.
it.
I'm sure the state paid for
Well,
it.
it sounds crazy now, but like of our dad's era, they were just like, what? They don't let you start the fire yourself? Back in my day, we used to be able to
picturing,
put
like-
out grease fires our own summer.
I'm picturing they just took like some ride from one of the circuses and put a double wide trailer on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Some desk in it.
Repurposed carnival gear.
And they
That's
start
exactly
that
what
bitch
you
up
have to
on
do.
the back. They're like, bring,
Most
bring the kids, put them in there.
I saw online there
Some
was
dude
like
with 4 teeth and a dually pulls
it was like a carnival. There was like this place. It's like a carnival graveyard. It looks like the scariest goddamn place in the world.
Where the
it's
fuck
like
is that?
it's
Let's
like
go
a
there.
it's a junkyard, but
Is it
it's
near here?
all I don't know where it is. It's on the internet.
Oh.
No.
I was like,
Now
It's in America. We don't gotta cross no
I
ocean.
saw this guy
to get
shove
it.
a wine bottle up his ass. This podcast is just about talking about things we saw on the internet.
Yeah,
Let me tell you, I saw this cat on the internet and getting up in all sorts of trouble.
Ken, he has cheeseburger. You fucking. All right, next topic of news. What's
Oh,
going
I'm
on?
sorry. Let's talk about our
Carnival.
Let's name drop our high school friends. You piece of shit.
Carnival rides are scary as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, it's no joke, dude.
Only scarier by the people that operate them.
I don't
Yeah.
ride them. I learned as a young dude, as a teenager, fuck this. The only thing I might ride at like a fair is the fucking Ferris wheel.
No, I like the like at carnivals they have like the mazes and shit where it's like the house of mirrors that
Yeah.
you go up and then it's the weird
2-floor
mirrors,
one, yeah.
and then there's like a slide down.
They got
Yeah.
the foam
Yeah,
I'll do
things
that
that hang
shit
down.
too.
You gotta
I'll do
find
that
Like
shit.
the basic, or like the slides where you sit on like a potato sack and slide down, shit like that. But when it's like that thing where you're supposed to like you go inside the flying saucer and you stick to the walls. I was like, I just saw that in 18 pieces on the
kids
side of the freeway.
Gravitron. Yeah, the Gravitron.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm
you put
Gravitron
that
all
together
day.
with a socket wrench
That's
9
the thing.
hours ago.
That's the
I'm
thing
so
that
pro
made me.
Gravitron.
That's the thing that made me not go and ride any of them rides anymore. For one, when I got off the thing, I was fucking puking for 10 minutes because I was spun the fuck out.
Yep.
And then it was like right after that. I mean, 2 rides later, I'm still puking and like near the ride, getting my head together, and that fucking thing started sparking and it caught on fire and they had to emergency exit everybody off of the fucking thing, dude. It was crazy.
Yeah, those things are ridiculous.
Uh.
That Gravitron I hated because my brother was like, no, you can stick to the walls and shit. I didn't believe him, and then I went on with him, and him and my cousin Joey, they were like doing all that shit where they're like going upside down and like
Yeah.
trying to like crouch, like stand up straight off the wall.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh yeah, cool. And I start trying to do it. I'm like convinced now. And then I'm like halfway through doing it and the ride just stops. And I'll start losing pressure and you just fucking tumble.
That's the shittiest.
You know the one? It's like the roll cage one. It's like whoa.
And they
That's
swoop
this.
around while it
Yeah,
goes around?
yeah. Well, it
Yeah.
goes around. That one scares the big. That's the one that's scary. I'll do it. I love roller coasters and shit.
I don't get on those
Oh, fuck yeah, daddy.
things. I don't get on those things. There's no way, bro.
No.
Especially,
My girl hates them.
especially that rubber band thing, that thing
Yeah,
that
fuck
pulls
that
the
one.
fucking cage down.
Fuck that one.
And then lets go, and you go, yeah.
You know what else?
Fuck that.
That one that's like just 2 pendulums. It looks like 2 pickaxes that just swing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every single time I'm like, if this thing's operating, I want to stay in here and just wait till it comes off that fucking hinge. It just sends a fat lady flying.
Oh man, that'd be the worst way to die, bro. Imagine that.
But they keep it all out of the papers, Easter. Keep it all
Oh,
out
dude,
of
I
the
worked at
papers.
Six Flags and there's like 4 people that have died there, but they're all like over 300 pounds. So it's like, no, people have died here, but like if you're just honest.
Don't go to Six Flags.
Ah,
Dancing
Bang,
that
bang,
line,
bang.
people. Jim McGorry, the March of the Country.
No, he weighs the same as Trump, 239. He's 6'4".
I'm in excellent health. I'm in excellent mental health.
He only has 19 Diet Cokes a day.
All I know is
Tim
I'm
McGorry.
fit
He's
to
an
run a
athlete.
country.
I've never
I'm
seen.
addicted to aspartame.
I've never seen Tim with a bottle of water at all. He'll come over to me sometimes
Don't need it.
with a little white cup, be like, Easter, can I? And I'll be like, yeah. And he'll take like, he'll fill it up a couple times and chug it, and be like, oh, I needed that. I'm like, yeah, probably.
Once a month.
motherfucker.
Once a month, my man.
Your body needs that in life, you
Of
know.
course, baked
Tim's
remedies.
such a hardy guy. I feel like we could put him in like a man-made lake.
You know,
I'm
I'm right
He
here.
would just drink all the water until it's just bone dry.
So yeah, speaking of Tim being a hardy guy, this dummy Mitch last night gets into a fucking. They get chest to chest and they're fucking patting each other on the back. It's like a pat on the back
We had
competition.
a backpack.
And fucking, I'm sitting there watching it.
I got
like,
excited as it was happening.
yeah, I'm sitting there watching it like, there's no way Tim is gonna lose this competition. He's built for this.
And he's ramping it up.
If there was
Like-
ever a sport, if that would have been a sport, he would be the world heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
Like, it was a massage to Tim. He was like, ooh. You know
feels
what I'm saying?
good, working up the kinks.
Mitch is over there losing breath about the 4th hit. He's like, oh, fuck. Oh, shit. All right. He was like, fuck
I
it.
just needed 4 more hits. I was pulling a blade.
I
out
just
of my
needed 4 more
sleeve.
hits, yeah. I think about
Also, this guy
two more
shotguns
smacks.
beer like a lady.
He'd have hocked the fucking
What
blood
are
out
you
of me.
Talking about the way you shotgun beer.
Bullshit. Because I don't stab it with my keys and then
Yes.
just take it to the dome.
Mitch shotgunned his beer before you.
No.
Oh, you're
Mitch
a
did this
pussy.
shit like
Because-
gangster.
because he
Mitch
holds
popped
it.
the top
No.
and threw that motherfucker in the trash can that quick.
It's because he does the surgery hole.
It's because it's science. You need a bigger hole for
It
it to
don't
flow
matter
out.
how you do it. It don't matter how you make the hole, motherfucker. It matters how
Let's
you.
walk it out.
And the way you did it, all stabby rabby, you gonna jab your fucking.
You
lip
even,
open.
you even admit, yeah, it's you want raw tin.
Yeah.
A dude literally used an aluminum can to try and murder the host of this here podcast.
Yeah, right.
And you're gonna just place jagged aluminum on your lips?
I got cans for
Just
hands.
like sucking on it.
These hands turn these cans into razors.
These cans turn these hands
Hold this
into
for a second.
razors. Shit's hilarious.
First of all, this is how you shotgun a beer.
Don't
You do that?
No, we're on stage.
I
You're
am not.
cleaning
If
it
I
up,
go over
bitch.
there.
You're on.
Yeah, tune your equipment.
Yeah, you're. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Jesus.
You got excited for a second.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, this ain't no pissing contest. We got two people saying I
We're
did
gonna
it
have
cooler.
one though, and I'm gonna beat you at it.
I did it cooler. You suck. You shouldn't have brought it
Oh
up.
yeah.
You shouldn't have
And
brought it
This
up.
is classic spin. This is classic fake
Classic
news.
fake
Fox News, goddamn spin. Feminine knives being used to open up beer cans on their side, all in the name of science,
Leave it-
while faith takes a back seat.
Leave your response in the comments.
Unbelievable.
Who seems more rational? That's all I'm saying. Vote
Who
for
seems
Mitch,
more
2020.
affable?
If you're tuned in right now, thank you. I'm sorry that it's a low energy podcast.
Yeah, chat in the chat room or the YouTube
I have a
live. What do you
hangover.
guys use?
And migraine and all that shit.
You know what? Hey, let's go to the phones. Beam, give me line
Beam.
4.
Yeah.
We got nobody at the moment, guys.
Line 4.
What up, T-Bone from Don't Call Me Danny?
Oh shit,
his name?
T-Bone.
Duh.
Don't call him Danny.
Yo, what up,
Fucking
Danny?
Dan.
What up, Dan, motherfucker?
Dan.
Yo, Dan, how's it going, Danny? Big old Dan head.
Dang.
Motherfucker.
Tell me what to do.
Shit.
Just because you're fucking my mom doesn't mean you're my dad.
It's like having a couple dogs, you know what I'm saying? It's like they seen some
Treats?
shit. Yeah, they seen somebody walk by the yard right there and they were like, Danny, Danny.
Hey, it's not to dissuade you from the chat, but just don't tell me what to do. You know what I'm saying?
He's probably a mailman.
I was
Never
born in
trust him.
California, but I got a New Hampshire spirit. Don't tread on me, all right? I'm gonna live for you.
But he has a lot of Austrian energy, if
So,
you know what I'm talking about.
Hey fuckers,
Hey, what up, Dad?
we've been having a lot of fun with Tim's Alexa lately.
Oh, hell yeah.
We've been fucking
The best re-gift of all time
Oh
from
my
my
God.
mom's
Alexa, play Dream On by Aerosmith.
Alexa, play Black Lives Matter by Slipknot.
fire up that
Oh yeah, this young blunt right here.
that curved blunt. That curved blunt matters. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey, you can throw that fucking blunt and it comes back to you like a boomerang.
It's a boom, my blunt.
It's a boomer, mate.
What did we start singing last night? It was like a bunch of homos. Wilson Phillips.
Hold on for one more day.
That shit.
Someday somebody gonna make it right and turn around and say goodbye.
That shit is so catchy still, man.
It's a great song.
And that music video is hilarious because it's two hot chicks and
That's what
one
we were
chick in
talking
an
about.
overcoat.
Yeah. God bless her, man. You know, she had to work with what she had to work
Oh,
with, bro.
dude.
Like Uncle Worm used to say, big girls, y'all just overfed and underfucked. Hello. Don't mean you ain't got good pussy, that's fair.
So
It's the nicest thing I've ever heard you
So we
say
should
about women.
fuck fat chicks so they eat less. Welcome to Eastern Nutrition.
However you
I'm your
gotta,
trainer, Mitchell Phillips.
however you gotta get to your solution.
Yeah, not all solutions are good, but some work.
Don't make it a final one, I always say.
Thank you. What else happened?
Jeremy, do your...
Those ball kids, they had their first game in Latvia.
What?
Or were they playing Lithuania?
Black
Oh,
Bear?
yeah, the ball,
No idea what's going on.
The dude with the afro, the younger one.
Oh!
He was like showing
the
out,
ball
but he was like,
Yeah.
"Is the same shit I would do in sports." So
no, that kid's really that
no,
good,
he's
though.
good, but when he like,
They
but
know.
they were like, all right, he's good. Keep letting him do what he's doing, and then he started fucking up a little
The
bit.
younger one is gonna be, he's gonna be the
Lithuania,
best
or-
one probably.
Lithuania, is that where it is?
I think it's in
Yeah,
Lithuania.
I think it is, yeah. I ain't got to really keep up. I haven't been,
I love the commentary. And he comes in from the side. Oh, there he is. It's like this weird. You're like, is that Russian? Is
Hey,
that
I've
German?
never
Is
seen
that
any coming.
Swedish? It's just this weird, like fucking.
It's like it's near all those three countries.
It's like,
You know,
they're such the worst white people. Like the Yugoslavians and the Irish.
That's a good segment.
Are like the Mexicans of Europe. But then Lithuania and like Estonia, they never even get brought up. It's just like, what's even there?
I've known
lithium.
I just picture like stone houses and like trees that haven't had a leaf on them in 30 years.
We go to
They
Lithuania
have
to get
paint just
lithium.
like we do.
Is it Leangelo and Lamello? Is that who they are?
The
Yes.
ball.
Yeah, the brother.
Like I said, man.
I just know because their
Like
dad's a
Angelo
hard
or
ass.
Donatello.
Their dad's a fucking hard ass. I don't like him one bit. He seems like a terrible human being.
Just,
but
should I know who
his
he
kids
is?
are turning out all right.
Because I keep seeing the headlines with him. Is he like a former athlete? I assume he's a
LeVar Ball?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who
I don't
is
know
he?
enough about him, man. I think he just,
Is he some guy?
No, but how dope your last name is Ball,
Pretty true.
and you play ball.
and you're a baller.
Shit, yeah.
I don't know enough about
Let's
him.
go. Tell me who LeVar Ball is. 'Cause I've been like, it's been in the back of my head. I'm like, I should know who he is.
I don't watch, you know,
He's
when I have
American
cable
media.
and ESPN,
What?
I was very kept up. Huh?
He's an American media personality and businessman. He's the father of 3 basketball players.
Yeah, we know that.
That's all I was saying.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah,
Thanks, Google.
right? That's his wiki.
Oh, so like his other son's famous?
So his kids
No, his
are-
son
he's
plays
got
for the
3
Lakers. His
NBA
oldest son plays
kids.
for the Lakers right now.
Oh, okay, that's what
What's
it
his
is.
name?
Okay, yeah.
Lakers
Alright.
guard Lonzo
Lonzo
Lonzo Ball, yeah.
and Lamello.
LaMelo.
Because he can't be told he's too crazy. Like they're like,
Well, I don't give a fuck
LaMelo,
about that.
even
Was
though-
there a game on today, Finn?
It's BC
Good.
Police is your time traveler from 1995, Mitch.
And me?
Yeah.
What's happening, buddy?
yeah, he took off his
Please.
puka necklace before he came to
Yeah.
the podcast. I can attest to that.
This
Mitch is the
this
oldest.
hoodie is older than me.
Mitch is the oldest looking young guy I know. You know what I'm saying? This
Right.
motherfucker, he looks 46. He's
I
only
got city
26.
miles.
He's 20.
This is experience. I just turned 14 last week. I'm starting to get ball hairs. I'm real excited
He
about
looks
having
like-
sex and stuff.
He looks like he just left
If you
the
got
set.
big boobs, get at me.
He looks like he just left the set of City Slickers.
That 70s show.
Oh, Jack
He looks like he
Talent.
runs a Tumblr about longboards.
Jack Talent's the old guy from City Slickers.
He was bad.
He
Great.
spent the last 30 years of his life in Tehachapi. My
Did he?
science teacher sold his house when he died.
Here we go. The Hatchet.
Fucking second time Jack's been brought up in a 60-minute podcast.
Hey, why did the chicken sit on the little green?
I think he wants to be the guy like I think it's like he wants to not get like famous, but he wants to get famous enough where the sign in Tehachapi is Tehachapi, home of Mitch Phillips.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's perfect.
Like they have Bill Pullman's town.
That's perfect. No, what am I gonna? I'm gonna be like putting on for my city, like Young Jeezy says for Tehachapi. There's fucking 11,000 people there.
Another
Dude,
Tehachapi fact I did not
When
need
that
to
song
know.
first came out, bro, I was
I put on. That's the best song with something.
dude, I was still in Atlanta. I was still living in Atlanta, and they played it for 24 hours on E103. And it
I
was-
feel like there's still people that owe me checks. I was like, people owe me checks too, Kanye.
Yeah.
That song got me
Bitches that
so
owe me
angry.
sex. God damn it.
What do you guys, I was talking about this the other day with Drake and his lyrics.
You were talking to Drake?
No, I wasn't talking to him. We were texting, but.
I call Aubrey.
Funniest thing you ever
Lyrics
said.
alone have changed, like everyone's from 0 to 100. Started from the bottom, now we're here. It's like those have become staples in conversation.
Well, that's not.
He didn't start
surprising
from the
at all.
bottom. He's from Canada.
That's not surprising at
That's
all.
literally
But it's the top.
Hip hop and
Economically,
music.
geographically.
Why don't y'all shut the fuck up, drunkos?
Try and listen to these.
Hip hop and
guys.
music has always influenced the way people talk throughout history, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people repeat the shit they like. You know what I'm saying? You hear a music artist that you like say some shit a certain way and you like it, you can't wait to go and say that shit around your friends and see how they react. You know?
That's
It's
all
like
that
a
shit
wave,
started.
like things go down and they come back up, and then other things.
That's probably how most slang starts, like dog, homie,
All that shit started.
groovy, even back in the day.
But that's what I'm saying. You can link it back. I don't
Cause
know.
she was a groovy lady.
Yeah,
And then people are like, what does groovy mean? I've got a groovy lady.
First guy to say groovy.
And then what's the skull? And then Jimi Hendrix.
I
Jimi Hendrix is like, she's a foxy lady. See what I'm saying?
Oh, foxy lady.
So motherfuckers, suck some nuts.
I'll get you one.
Yeah, hook him up, Jim B.
Come on.
Oh
Fucking,
shit! We got the
Wait, did he say?
We got the barbecue boys.
Did
in
he
the
say
house.
2 cents?
Hey.
The goddamn Target crew.
Hey, wait, lean in. Where's the frame at? Tell me. Get in the chat. Where's the frame at?
That is free sponsorship. Y'all should cover these up, man.
Yeah. Hey.
Free sponsorship for the greatest beer on
Drink.
planet
Look
Earth.
at this. These are
Coors
Coors Banquets.
Banquets.
Drink Budweiser.
No, he's 20. He doesn't know what he's
Drink
talking
responsibly, okay? Because I did not last night, and I'm paying for
That's
it
right.
right now. You know.
Learning how to drink is it's a real thing. I think I do it pretty well. I think like I'll stay at an okay level of drunk pretty much all night. I'll be like 2 to 3 beers deep.
Yeah.
All night, and then I'll take like another hour to finish it. Because Finn always comes to like, "Hey, man, you fucking drink."
Shotgun like a bitch.
Oh God damn it!
That hard coming from the
Bang,
back
bang,
of the
bang.
room. Shotgun like a bitch.
Finn
Motherfucker
off
Tommy
my
is calling me,
back of
bro.
the room.
Tommy
got my
is.
shotgun in back.
Tommy Starks. Tony Starks.
Tommy
Nah,
Starks.
his last name is Tommy Starks. He's a homie from fucking high school and shit. You know, y'all seen him. He's been here.
Oh, Tommy.
It's like, motherfucker, you know I'll do my fucking podcast. It's live right now. What the fuck are you calling me for? You know?
He's got
He's
a,
the calling line.
he's got a Vietnam like
Mitch
snare.
Patrick.
Oh, God
Patrick,
damn.
man.
You're my phony man.
I'm sorry.
Hey, yo, Tommy, what's good,
He might be
man?
out there. He might
Hey,
be out
Tommy, we'll get to you in a second, but right now we got Lisa from Cincinnati. What's up, Lisa?
My husband doesn't fuck me enough, and I'm thinking about fucking the black guy at the coffee shop.
You should fucking.
Hey, Lisa, this is Big Ron over here. You come down to the radio station and I'll fuck you.
Hey!
That's called catcalling. I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate getting catcalled.
Y'all stupid as fuck, man. Easter, man. You was suffering. I know y'all done talked about it already.
Oh, God.
I saw you, bro.
Oh,
He
man.
was in a sitting fetal position.
I've never seen you lay out like straight, like fuck today. I ain't never seen you. You
Usually comes
twisted your ankle and still was like, nah, I'm still a G, nigga.
Yeah, right?
Alcohol put your ass down.
Man, these migraines, man. A migraine will take you completely out the game.
You're lucky you didn't run into Mr. Fuller today.
So that's
I
how
knew
great
you were-
my migraine was.
Mr. to get your ass kicked by a squirrel. You come in here all thrashed.
Fucked up by that squirrel. Man,
He notices you limping.
it wasn't as bad though. I gotta say, this migraine wasn't as bad because I've had them so bad to where like I probably would have had to call Jim Beam and been like, can't do it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's how bad they get. That's how really bad they get. I've been very lucky in the
Can't
van.
cancel the podcast. You got guest hosts.
I've been very lucky
This
in
work,
the
this
van
work.
to not have one that bad.
Yeah.
It's only happened twice, and I've been very lucky because the first time it happened, I was still parking in the Planet Fitness parking lot, but it was a rainy, shitty day. So I was lucky because I was able to just lay in my van all day, just open the door and puke, and it was just washing away. Yep, I was so lucky that day. And then today, and then the next time I had a super migraine, it was just like, it was real cold out here, you know what I'm saying? So I was able to stay in my van again. And then today, it wasn't as bad today, the migraine wasn't, but it was still a real cool day. So the sun didn't force me out of my van. So I was able to like chill in there all day until I needed to go to the gym and take a real hot shower and shit. That shower brought me back to life and got me here. And then, and then y'all
Shit
see how
done
I
changed
lay
you,
down
wash
on
your
the
ass.
fucking chairs like.
Motherfucker was like, coffee.
I knew you had a hangover because you weren't justifiably screaming at Jim Beam for some error.
The coffee was making me sick, so I couldn't drink it. I went and got one of those no hangover drinks.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's also good for a hangover? Aloe vera.
And heroin. Yeah, heroin and
That
pussy.
aloe gel? Put that like on your chest and like your big body areas.
Busting the fat.
Oh, you mean that,
Because it soaks in you, it rehydrates you from the outside. No,
Oh,
aloe,
aloe,
like
yeah.
for sunscreen, like that green or blue gel. It looks like LA Styles hair gel.
Y'all got me hyped.
It's like lotion. You just got it here.
We hotboxed the whole club.
Y'all been drinking all day, motherfuckers. I came in,
All
y'all was
day.
drinking.
All day.
I had 2 quarters. Hey, bro, I'm doing the white man thing. Bro, I had fucking 2 fucking quarters, bro.
First, we got to the club.
3
I got
shots,
one vodka
3
set.
shots of
Hour
stolen
3
whiskey.
is my 4th course.
3 shots of stolen whiskey and 2 quarters, bro.
And I had some. I grilled my toast. So
Dehydrated, bro.
And I had some bread, we had some bread. I sent you the text.
Oh man.
I know.
Actually,
I was
honestly,
right there when you sent it.
You turn that sausage down.
He's
You
out
were
right there.
Not only did you send me a text, I heard you send me a text.
I did the voice command.
You're like,
thing.
hey, Easter, this barbecue and
What a piece of shit.
I got like an extra burger and extra sausage for you too. So yeah, come on.
What a homo.
Oh shit! I thought he was telling you
No, dude.
that because I knew you were here.
No, honestly though.
I didn't see him come in.
Texting me.
I didn't see him come in.
Holy shit.
I didn't even know Jim Beam was here. Then I heard Jim Beam, and I was like, because you were just
so
like,
fun.
you must have been vertical.
Yeah,
You were just like this, so
No.
I glanced out, I didn't even see anybody.
No, I was laying
It was
across the
horizontal.
chair.
Oh, that's what it
It was
was.
horizontal, not vertical.
Oh my God.
Dying.
Oh my God.
I was dying. So for all the people out there watching and listening for the audio,
We
that
learned
no
that in
hangover shit brought me back to life today.
Did it?
Yeah.
You feel good? Look at me.
I don't
I can't tell.
I don't hot dogs. Remember what I was like when I first came in?
Non-verbal.
I mean, that's why Jonathan brought it up, because he's like, he sees a little bit of life in me right now.
Right,
you know?
right.
But because he's seen when I came in. I came right in, I laid down, and I was like,
He's like, fuck today. I was like,
Yeah.
you don't want to be here.
it's the lights, like I said, migraine shit, the lights is what fucks you up the most.
You know, funny enough, I offered you that sausage. That sausage on like a toasted roll probably would have been the best thing you could have fucking had.
yeah.
That was
Well, I ate a pack of crackers
Char.
today, and I
No, I'm
cubed
telling
them
you.
up right before the podcast.
Okay,
I went outside.
when you toast the bread, that black stuff,
Yeah.
when you char the bread,
Yeah, the char.
See, that's what
it's the
turned me
same
off
shit for
about it.
like pizza's great too, but like a greasy sausage on a
I
toasted
seen
roll.
that charred shit, and I was like, I don't want that shit.
Ah, that was the best thing for
I
us.
probably should have. Yeah.
That's what's in those,
Tasty.
in like the Brita filters that purify your water, like, you know what I mean? The
Yeah, I
faucet.
know when people go and get their stomach pumped,
Yeah,
they use charcoal
charcoal.
dust or some shit like that.
They put that shit in
They
Pepsi.
do on dogs.
My little sister drunk that shit.
Dax?
It was nuts.
They got charcoal toothpaste.
That's for good white teeth.
Rabinator.
Hey.
I got a text from that guy.
Velociraptor.
That means he's really my friend.
Hey, Jerome, let's get another mic over here.
Yeah.
All right, wrap it
I know,
up.
we got a lot of people
now.
now, boy.
Right, we got this. I got guests in my room. I gotta go back. I just can't fuck with Easter.
Oh, hell yeah, I appreciate that.
All right, tag out.
Attack.
Who you bringing up to the
Right.
stage?
Coming to the stage next, guys. This guy has a moment. Give it up for Raab Russell.
Hey!
Hey! Hey!
Welcome to band practice, man.
We'll get it back. All right, John.
If you want to call me baby, let's just go
go
ahead
ahead
now.
now.
That's all
Tell
the
me,
words I
baby.
know.
Wait,
Just go
I
ahead.
think how many bars is it? And then it's copyright.
If you
I don't
know.
want
Oh, yeah.
to sexually harass me, just go ahead.
Sing anything we want. Fuck their algorithm. They're really gonna cop us.
Fuck their algorithm.
I'm
not worried
We don't
about
got
it.
the bass notes. No one's hitting a snare in here.
Yeah.
I'm asking about
Rab's talking about starting a band and shit.
I saw that Facebook post.
Yeah.
And the 48 comments that followed.
It was a joke, and then people started taking it for real.
I've stage jokes.
Listen, never underestimate the thirst for attention by LA comics.
Ooh.
Comics period.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I couldn't believe it either. I was like,
And they
God
just
damn.
want to play the songs that have like
I responded bang 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 because me and you get up
Yeah.
here and fuck around with each
Yeah,
other,
yeah, yeah.
you know? And then it was like they all took it serious. So
Mark
I was like,
Steven
never have to
actually
explain
messaged my
blank
DM, and he was like, "Dude, I'm serious about this band thing, man. I got my half stack. I've got my guitar. I can do the guitar." And I was like,
Pretty good,
"You
Mark
can do
Steven.
the guitar."
I can do the
Your
guitar.
post you did?
Yeah.
Oh,
Antonio
man.
Banderas from
People
Some
started
people are like,
like,
I got a drum kit.
I like
That
how
was
you-
like 3 drummers. It's so hard to
But
find
here's the
drummers
thing about
sometimes.
that post. There
I
wasn't
would
really
only,
a joke
I
in
would
it.
only be interested in singing.
It was like, yeah, let's start a band. We'll be screaming and doing stuff.
Well,
I wanna
the
learn to
requirements. The
And then like,
requirements. were
everyone
like
took
this.
you at your face value, and you were like,
We're guys still got microphones. One at a time. What's happening here? This is anarchy.
no.
Yeah, alcohol, man, it makes people loud.
We're gonna start a band and put it on MySpace again. The whole MySpace band.
MySpace.
Yeah.
I can tickle the keys.
Go ahead, dude.
Fuck, man. I'm all hungover,
I haven't
migrained
done.
up. Tickle the keys, dude.
Oh.
Can I get
If
some?
I dream,
You heard that?
Just a dream.
That's his musical talent.
That's pretty nice.
Oh, we
Welcome.
got tickling keys. What's going
This
on?
is turning into an ASMR podcast, Easter.
That was real sexual looking.
ass, sex, mouth, retards.
Menstruation river. Could have gone menstruation
Oh,
river.
menstruation river.
But yeah, it was cool.
My favorite
Rab-
kind.
Painted these
Rab will
words.
come in. Rab used to come in early on Saturdays and fucking bang on drums, and I'd be yelling out, "Savage Saturdays! Savage Saturdays!
Our,
Get your 10 minutes, Savage Saturdays!"
the podcast intro came from a jam session.
Oh yeah, it did, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's right. Was Rab here?
Maybe. There's a handful here, but yeah.
Yeah, because somebody was on the drums that day,
Yeah.
and then I was over there fucking dun 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 dun.
Paul was up with it.
That's what I was saying. I can make beats on the fucking keyboard, buddy.
Yeah, I know we jammed before that, like with the keyboard and drums too. But usually you're spitting.
Yeah, yeah.
You're the peanut butter to his jam.
So disgusting. What was it?
You can use either of those to
You
suck
really
your
don't?
dog to suck your dick. It's not just peanut butter.
Don't do the jelly jam joke.
No, I was thinking like, I used to have this.
Jelly my dick down your throat.
We had this old cellmate, this old black dude, and he would say shit like, you know, just trying to stick this chocolate in some of that peanut butter, or some shit like that, talking about butt fucking bang, bang, bang. Like I said, we joked about the shit in prison
Sure.
because.
What else are you gonna
It's
do?
not a bunch of ass rape like people think, you know. So
You run out of frozen orange juice. Just got another time.
if motherfucker be like, "You want a blowjob?" And you'd be like, "Yeah."
No,
He'd
I'm
be
gonna
like-
read this Genesis magazine for the 18th time.
And he, shut the fuck up. God damn. You want a blowjob? You'd be like, "Yeah." And he'd be like, "All right, I'll blow down your neck while my job be in the ass."
Is that mic connected straight to the iPod right now?
It is.
Nice. So the YouTube picks up that mic?
Well, don't break the fourth wall.
Whoa, dude! Don't want to reveal our production
We got
secrets.
technology.
There's no camera. You're here with us. In
I'm
this room.
running a technical.
Everyone's
narrative.
wearing VR goggles at home right
You
now.
have creepy red walls and wherever you are.
Now every week we get a little bit better on this.
I think so. I'd like
Moving
to
on
think
up.
so. I'm trying not to move my legs as much.
Well-
I fucking sit here and do this shit.
Well, this week's
It's hard not
The
to.
antsy devil right there.
I know, because I'm.
My
I
house
usually
is
don't
Budapest.
fucking sit this
My
much.
glove
You
and
know that,
treasure
right?
chest
Usually I'm a
out.
stander, like a motherfucker.
Like right
I'm
now?
so bad, I stand all the time.
In your full sweatsuit right now.
I know, he looks so comfy.
That's man. Dude, I was hungover, migrained up all day. I'm only reason I'm back to life.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, like.
He had
way more than-
2/5 in New Amsterdam, and he was chasing a Red Bull. Little touring
Shit
in
just
New
gave me a
Amsterdam.
shiver
combo.
thinking about it.
Yeah.
What was the special occasion for Easter
I
drinking?
rolled my ankle last week, and
It's the 1 week anniversary.
and it's like on the
He
verge of
did take it.
healing, you know.
A drink
So-
to take the pain away.
So it was just irritable last night. Yeah, it was just fucking irritable last night, and
Vodka fills the cracks in my heart.
that first fifth made the shit feel real good, and I was like, damn, I'm feeling good. So I was like, I'm gonna go get another one.
If
You know,
this
I watch
tracks
these-
another fifth,
I watch
makes
these
it twice as
fuckers
good.
drink like fucking fish every night. They drink, you know, unbelievable, and fucking.
Well,
It's a tolerance thing.
So I was like, I know. So you know, I learned the hard way.
It's a weight thing too. It's a
I
weight
learned
thing
the hard way.
too.
So fucking, I was
Well,
like,
come
fuck
on.
it, I feel so good, I'm gonna go get another one and join the party, you know, type shit, and I did, and I regret it, you know. It
What were
was
you chasing it with?
Red Bull.
the
Oh,
dragon.
that's why.
Vodka, Red
Too
Bull.
much sugar.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, it's making me heebie-jeebie up.
You
right
can't
now
have more than
thinking about it.
two vodka Red Bulls. It's like a Ziploc bag full of sugar.
It was Amsterdam vodka?
Amsterdam.
Or
Yep.
Amsterdam gin?
You know, I saved myself though, because when I first tried to buy that vodka, I didn't even know they made this. He handed me a bottle that was 100 proof. Do you know they make 100 proof vodka?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. They sell
called
it. They make it
moonshine
120
or Everclear.
Isn't there 120 proof?
No, that's 120
No,
proof is
The proof is
60%.
half the percentage.
120
So
proof?
100, it goes up to
I thought
200
It's
proof is
mouth
50%.
alcohol.
That's proof. I was like, I thought it goes way.
200 proof is 100%. So 100 proof is 50% alcohol. I think like the craziest you can buy in America is like Everclear grain alcohol. They have like even like a
Ugh.
shitty like
Yeah, they
dummy
got,
version because people were like lighting cop cars on fire and starting riots.
they
on
got some
half a
shit
bottle
called
of this shit.
Golden Grain.
Everclear is what you add to jungle juice.
Golden,
That's absolutely
Golden grain.
correct
That's what
there.
white lightning is.
Oh,
We're going
it's
to see
the
a
worst.
football game
That
at
moon-
college.
that clear moonshine,
That's what you're drinking.
It's the worst thing in the world. When I was young,
If you're a frat and you got the sororities coming over,
dude, when we were young, we had a group of older guys in the trailer park that fucking would like kind of like, you know, let us kind of hang out with them, and they would show us shit, you know. So they found out, you know, that they found out me and Dan were fighters and shit, and that we fight each other. So they thought it was
Fuck yeah. I
yeah.
like
So
where
they
this
thought it
goes.
was hilarious to get us drunk on Golden Grain and fucking make us fight each other. You know?
So
Wait a minute.
And so, dude,
no, that's hilarious.
It's great.
I learned my lesson on that shit too. That's Golden Grain is it tastes like fucking rubbing alcohol.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
The more proof that like Everclear and shit like that, it's rubbing alcohol. That's what it tastes like. Exactly.
Like hydrogen peroxide is like 140 proof.
So check it out. One night we don't have the fuckheads with us to make us fight. We're just like, all right, we don't fuck Brad and them. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go and get.
yeah. Fuck Brad.
Yeah, Brad.
Buy a
Buy
out of here.
Buy
And
a Street Fighter
And
game
them.
or something if you want to see people fight.
So
It's a Street Fighter game with only two of the characters. Two characters.
So
He's still the other kid.
we're like we were fucking drinking with the older dudes, and fucking me and my buddy Brandon Puckett decide to like get on the back of my buddy's back porch and see who can out jump each other.
Hey, Bucket.
Oh, I know you. You're one for jumping contests.
Into the yard. Yeah, but we were
Sure.
off the railing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah, shoosh, jumping and shit. And I was Superman and he was Batman, so we were fucking seeing who could out jump each
Obviously
other.
Superman.
How old were you?
Yeah. 15 on Golden Gray.
You remember when
Now,
we
when
had
you
that
say you were Superman and we were Batman, did you establish this? And I'm not trying to like dig on you. Like,
Yeah,
you're
no,
like,
when we got
I'm
up on the
Superman,
rail-
you're fucking Batman.
When we decided, all right, motherfucker, I can jump further, and he was like, yeah, right. I was like, motherfucker, I got that Superman, and he was like, I'm Batman, and I was like, all right, let's do it. And we got up on the rail, and Superman wins.
Do you remember when we had the jumping contest
That actually
outside
probably made you go farther.
on the patio?
Oh yeah,
They're
yeah, we've had
snapping
jumping
fingers.
contests as grown fucking men.
That's how it is. When you get drunk, you guys are all standing outside, circle up. It's just like, yeah, I bet you I can jump higher than you, dude.
No fucking way. You kidding me?
That shit did come out of nowhere that night, almost, right?
Yeah.
Just like that too.
Yeah.
As with all
Because there was like a
Yeah, I
stool
didn't
out there.
manufacture that.
I was like, I can jump over that stool, dog, flat-footed. Y'all were like, no way. I went.
Dodgeball.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I can't do that.
I missed dodgeball trading
fucking
card.
did it.
Yeah, but not flat-footed. You took a step. You was like, you had to, gather. I could stand there and jump that motherfucker. I don't know now. See, that's. I can't wait for it to get completely.
Oh, you can't. Oh, you got the rolled ankle. I was gonna have a jumping contest right here.
Oh, no.
I bet you I can get lower than you, dude.
Oh shit! Limbo contest?
We can't have a jumping. Tim, you're gonna end up in the goddamn pizza place. Bro.
No,
yeah,
very
yeah.
funny. I'm fat.
Through this roof, it's just.
Just the legs
Jumping
sticking
through
out.
the roof. It's just my legs sticking out. Shit. Ah!
Dre's fucking John's buddy from the fucking Air Force.
His
falls
bones
through
are up there. Yeah, his skeleton's up there. That's hilarious. Check this out, people. One night, we're out there on the smoke pad, just hanging out, and Marty comes out, and he's like, Easter, could you help me out? There's a guy asleep on the roof, and I was like, what? And then he was like,
But
yeah.
he didn't even say it like a question. He was just like, hey, there's a guy sleeping on the roof.
There's a guy sleeping on the
Because
roof.
he just knew we were just like, yeah, let's all go get
I
him.
thought it was like the beginning of a creepy joke, and I'm like,
Oh my
okay.
God.
Then what happened to him?
Hell yeah. Then what happened to the guy on the
It's
roof?
like, no, I've got a call from the neighbors.
So I go up there, and this dude had a hell of a spot, I have to
I
say.
saw it. I went up there too.
Dog, he had stolen this
Is
guy.
that why the roof is all
There used to be like this fucking dude who lived out there in a tent with and he had like a futon mattress in there, right? And so this little dude, he fucking went in the tent and took that futon mattress, rolled it up, and shimmied up the fucking ladder and took it up there. He had that shit laid out and a sheet tied up like a canopy so the sun would stay off of him. And that motherfucker was just up there kicked back. So he had a big ass blanket. He looked comfortable as a motherfucker. And I was like, dude, what a spot though. Like on top of a roof on Sunset Boulevard. His view was great. I was like, God damn. I was like, hey man, you gotta get the fuck up and get up out of here, homie. He was like, whoa. He tried to act all shuffly and shit. I was like, I'm telling you right now, bro, it's this simple. You can get your shit and easily leave, or I can make it hard on you. You know what I'm
Toss you
saying?
off the roof.
Ooh.
And he
Did
was-
you make it hard on
And
him?
he was
I
like,
bet the
all
hard
right,
way has
man,
punches involved.
Yeah.
And he was like, all right, man, all right. And he got his
The
shit.
hard way is
He got his shit.
who can jump the highest.
Brutal
Has to
male
go.
on male side.
Check it out though. Remember,
When we get off this
listen.
roof, I'm gonna challenge you to a jumping competition.
Off the roof, whoever survives.
So we took the ladder from this patio thing and took it out to the smoke pad, so he would have to come down the smoke pad in front of us to make sure his motherfucking ass left.
In shame.
And this motherfucker jumps down on the smoke pad, boom, looks up at everybody and goes, I was taking a clean ass nap. And he just fucking left
I
like a
forgot
little
you
fucking
said
elf
clean
and
ass
shit. Remember that
nap.
shit?
How did
I
he-
remember
how
being
did-
super
how did he-
casual after he came
How did he
down.
leave the smoke pad? Through the thing or over the brick wall?
No,
No,
he turned
that's
into
chill.
glitter.
Oh.
That was real chill.
Like,
You can
glitter
hop off the roof
evaporated.
you're living on and be like,
man, I was having a clean ass nap. And he was just gone. He was almost like Brother Man from Martin's and shit. What you doing, brother man? Making me a sandwich. You know what I'm talking about? It's like, what you doing up here? Taking a clean ass
his
nap.
classic error was, if he was on like the roof of the other building, maybe he could have pulled it off for longer, but he's in like jumping distance of those apartments.
Well, he was he's
There's like
he's
fucking
here.
20 apartments.
Yeah, he's
like,
here,
little
and then the
patios
people
or
in the
whatever.
apartments live up here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then he was down here, so they were seeing him. They took pictures of him and sent them to
That's
Marty.
what I'm saying. That dude, he'd have lived on this patio for 6 months. and nobody would have known. If you came in at like 1 in the morning and dipped out early,
Yeah.
there's a full setup, tent, everything,
Yeah.
and you dragged all the roof. If you just chilled on this patio, nobody goes out there. But it's just like, people just don't have no chill involved.
It was
No chill.
his military shit. That military kicked in on him, you know? He was like, fuck it, I want to make a little fucking bunker knapsack place and shit.
Fuck,
or
what
whatever
show
the
was
fuck.
that?
Who's to say the world
You
has
probably
ended?
parkoured off during the day.
Season 2 of Punisher, where that dude's got
Fucking
PTSD.
Oh,
and
yeah,
he's
check
got
There's only
bunker
one
in his
season of
backyard.
Punisher.
Check this out. And then 2 days later, Marty seen the people in the apartments next door,
Yeah.
and they were like, we just had to call the cops on that guy. He had fucking made a hammock in one of their breezeways. He jumped their gate, shimmied up into like their 4th floor, and made a hammock, and had all this shit underneath his hammock, and was sleeping in the corner of one of their breezeways. Wow. That motherfucker was like
Yeah,
real like.
impressive.
He was like a climber and shit. That
We need to
motherfucker-
He was a climber.
He was like a spider and shit.
We need to get a street film team following around.
Spider-Man?
No, that's the
Somebody
thing.
in the
That's
street
the
and
thing,
team
dog.
in it.
They train
That's
motherfuckers.
Netflix documentary.
They'll train motherfuckers in our military and then just let them out in public like that. Now, and if they're fucking nutbags and they got all that training, fuck, they can do super shit, you know, that normal people can't do. You know?
I'll parkour right now.
And so it's like,
Parkour
You know.
off with it?
Bet you I can parkour higher than
that shit needs to be
Oh,
addressed
dude,
in this
I'll
country.
parkour
Hello?
all over the Marty's.
Alright.
Did the drum set. I'll do
Alright, we gotta wrap it up, drunkos. Tell them where to find you, Raab.
Not that drunk.
You can find me tonight at Sycamore Tavern at 8 o'clock. It's gonna be a great show. Otherwise, Twitter, A1Rab, or Instagram, Velociraptor.
Yeah.
You can find me in my room watching Oh Brother Where Art Thou, streaming now on Hulu. Mitchell Fill Up, as in like fill up that pussy with semen and stuff,
Ooh.
or like a bucket of semen, whatever. Fill Up, Mitchell Fill Up on all social media.
Hi, I'm Timothy McGorry. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Tim the OK. And
Tim the OK.
Tim the OK.
Like Tim the Alexander the Great.
TimTheOkay.
Alexander the Great or
I
Ivan
will
the
not
Terrible?
take
It's
micro
Tim the-
transitions
alright.
for Bukkake.
Tim the-
Hey, my name's Tim
I am
the-
not a rent boy.
The Tim the-
All
That's all I
right,
gotta say
Shred
about that.
motherfuckers. Thanks for
Tim,
you know, staying patient and I don't know the word I'm looking for. You know, sticking through it.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for the downloads. Thanks for all the love and support you've been giving me, everybody. Y'all know where to find me, Tommy Easter. I'm on Twitter, ATLEN80, Instagram, Mr. Easter, and Pair of Smoke every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4:20, and we're gonna keep this live thing going every Saturday at 4:30 until they arrest me out in this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? I love y'all. Have a great motherfucking rest of the motherfucking year. Bang, bang, bang!